My name is Nathan and I'm a local tillage rep for John Deere. Today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about how to set up your tillage tool before you start for the spring or the fall. So we'll begin with leveling. To start with, on the vertical tillage tool, we're able to level it fore and aft and side to side. To begin with, we'll start with fore and aft. So from the cab, you'll want to set your tool at 2.5. At 2.5, that allows your tool the full range of motion to the back and to the front. If when you get it, it's set at 2.5 and it's not level, you'll grab one of these wrenches from the front of the tool. You'll go up to your turnbuckle, lift up your latch, and turn your turnbuckle until the tool is level. You want to stand back about 30 feet and look at level on the bar. The other thing you'll want to do is have a measuring tape, lower the tool to about 1 inch off of the ground, and measure from your discs on a level surface on the front and the back to where they're both 1 inch off the ground on the front and the rear of the machine. Once your vertical tillage tool is level front to back, the next thing you'll want to do is level it side to side. So on a 3-section tool, you have a turnbuckle on each of the wing wheels on either side. So before you adjust those, you'll want to measure the front disc distance from the ground up to the bottom of the disc. You'll want to have that match the main frame and try to level it as close as you can. If it's off, you'll take a wrench from the front of the tool, like we did for the front and the back, and you'll want to adjust your nuts on the wing wheels to where it's level to the center section. On a 5-section tool, you'll want to adjust the inner wings before you adjust the outer wings. And then from there, you can verify side to side if it's level. So after the tool is leveled at the shop on a flat surface, preferably either level gravel or a concrete pad, you'll take the tool to the field and ensure levelness once again. Once you're in the field, you'll get the tool up to speed and then stop the tool, get out, and measure your disc depth on the rear and the front and ensure they're the same. If they are not, you'll want to go up to the front of the tool to the turnbuckle once again, grab your wrench off the front of the tool and adjust your turnbuckle until the front and the rear disc are the same depth. The last part of leveling your tool is going to be the side-to-side leveling. Once you've got up to speed and dropped the tool on the ground, you'll want to stop and look at it side to side. You can also look at it while you're running and notice if either the left or right wings are raised or lower than what the center section is. If they need to be raised or lowered, there are 2 ways to do that. You can either turn the nuts that are on the wing wheels on either side of the tool till you get it level, or you can come over to your display if your machine is equipped with side-to-side leveling. You'll go into the level icon and you'll be able to select the left or the right side and move that up or down. The recommendation is that if you have to move this more than 1 inch on either side, that you should get out of the cab and mechanically level it with the turnbuckles on the wing wheels. Once you're in the field and leveling the tool, one of the last things that often gets missed is the stabilizer wheels. The stabilizer wheels can be ordered from the factory with mechanical adjust or active stabilizer wheels that are part of TrueSet. Once you're in the field and you've run and stopped the tool with it engaged in the ground, you'll come out, look at your stabilizer wheels. If they are off the ground, you'll want to lower them to where they just touch the ground, and then take your wrench that is on the front of the tool and turn your turnbuckle a half a turn to apply a little more pressure on the stabilizer wheels. This will ensure that your wings are not hopping up and down through the field, and you also want to ensure that there's not too much pressure or it will move your wings out of the ground, and you'll see, like we saw on the misadjusted passes, that the wings will ride higher than the center section. One of the other misadjustments you may see in the spring or the fall is that you can see your wheel tracks on the outside of the wings, or you'll notice that the tool is working deeper in the center than it is on the outsides. Typical reasons for this are generally that the tool is not level. So as you can see here, the wings are higher than what the center section is, so it is not working as deep. The other issue that might be is that in the display, you don't have any wing pressure on your wings. So I will add wing pressure. And I will also level the tool from the display. So if you go into your level icon on the display, you can select which wing needs to come up or down and lower that tool. Once you put that correction in there, you'll want to hit save, and that will apply the adjustment to the tool. As you can see, the wings are now lower and the tool is wanting to work level side to side, and we can no longer see the wheel tracks. As you can see here, the wings are wanting to run a little deeper than their center section, where you can see more straw in the center. That's typically because the wings are deeper than the center section. So what you'll need to do is level the wings back up with the center section, which can be done two ways. You can either get out of the cab and turn the nuts that are on the wings to level the wing wheels, or you can come into the display and go into your side-to-side leveling, and you can raise the wings up in the display. It's recommended that if you have to level the machine any more than an inch in the display, you should get out of the cab and mechanically adjust it with the turnbuckles. It also may be that you have too much wing pressure on the wings, causing the wings to push down and lift the center section. By reducing your wing pressure, you may be able to lower the center section and provide a more level finish. Thanks again for listening to me on setting up your vertical tillage tool. And if down the road you forget what we discussed, don't forget that we also offer an equipment mobile app on the iPhone that you can use, and it will walk you through setting up everything we just discussed. And then if you still can't figure it out after that, don't forget that you can call your local John Deere dealer and they can help walk you through the process as well.